The BMW M5 F10. When you hear that name, what is the first thing that pops into your head? For me, it instantly brings to mind the streets of Munich, the heart of Germany, and that legendary Autobahn performance. But today, we aren't just cruising. We are going to put this German masterpiece through our signature gauntlet of hard and breathtaking tests. Let's kick things off with the acceleration test. This car is hiding an absolute monster under the hood. I pressed the pedal, and wow, it launched. It managed to clock a 0 to 100 time of just 4.4 seconds. That is an extraordinary figure. The sheer power this engine delivers is just mind-blowing. Now we move on to the braking test. Also, I have to mention, our speedometer UI decided to glitch out today, so we had to run this test the old-school way. The result? It stopped in 43 meters. In my opinion, for a car with such explosive acceleration, that braking distance is not good at all. It's a bit of a letdown. Next up, the handling test. This is where the M5 is supposed to shine. Because of its notoriously stiff suspension, it should have a lot to say here. 60 kilometers per hour? Easy pass. 65 kilometers per hour, the car maintained its balance perfectly. Zero issues. 68 kilometers per hour, even at this speed, it sliced through the course. 70 kilometers per hour. Now this was the real challenge. The car struggled here. It couldn't complete the course flawlessly and ended up clipping one of the cones. So I need your help. Do we accept 70 kilometers per hour as a valid score for this beast, or do we fail it? I'm waiting for your comments. Now, let's explain why the handling was so good by looking at the suspension test. As you can see on the cobblestones, the suspension is incredibly stiff. It's so rigid that it's transferring all the vibrations straight into the cabin. Look at the poor dummies. They're practically shaking in their seats. Moving to the other track, it's the same story. The stiffness is undeniable. And on the rough bumps, honestly, it's better if I don't even say anything. Just watch the footage and feel the pain. Then we took it to the city speed bumps. You'd think a city car like the M5 could handle this, right? Wrong. It clearly wasn't built for these kinds of obstacles. When I tried to take it slow or diagonally, the floor of the car kept scraping against the bumps. It was painful to hear. So I made an executive decision. Just floor it. And guess what? That actually worked. Now, for the most attractive part of our videos, the crash tests. Starting with the roof crush and pillar strength. We placed this beautiful M5, look at that attractive color by the way, under the crusher. The result came in at about 45,000 newtons, or 4.5 tons. It's a decent number, don't get me wrong, but for a car of this caliber, it could definitely be higher. Still, it proves the pillars are strong. Time for the rollover test. Usually, BMWs are a nightmare to get onto the ramp properly. They always annoy me. But this one, it went up smoothly on the first try. That deserves a massive like right there. And boom. Oh my god, look at that impact. That was a savage hit, extremely violent and dangerous. From the outside, it looks terrifying. But looking inside, the dummies seem surprisingly okay. I need you to be the judge here. Based on this damage, does the M5 deserve a full safety score? Tell me in the comments. Now, let's move to the main frontal crash tests. First, the 50% overlap crash. Here, the car showed excellent performance. It's really showing off that German spirit. I always say that German engineering is on another level when it comes to safety, and this test proves it. Next, the 100% full frontal crash. Again, a flawless display. None of the dummies were harmed. I should mention, this game mod doesn't simulate airbags, but in the real world, this car would be absolutely filled with airbags deploying to protect you. Head-on collision. Two cars smashing into each other. This is a brutal test, but the M5 handled it exactly as I expected. Perfectly. The passengers are in complete safety. I am honestly so proud of this car's engineering. Rear impact test. Getting hit from behind. Another excellent result. Honestly, doesn't this performance deserve a like? I think it does. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe. Side impact test. This is always a tricky one. I'm going to let you decide the outcome. I'll move the camera inside so you can see the dummy's reaction to the impact. Take a close look. Did they survive? Was it safe enough? You tell me. Finally, we have the trailer tests. Rear-ending a trailer, extraordinary. There is literally no other word to describe it. It handled it perfectly. Sideswiping a trailer, a new test for the channel, and once again, flawless performance. By the way, just so we are clear, this trailer is built to Euro NCAP standards, so this is a legitimate, standardized test. So, after all this destruction, what is the final verdict? How many stars does the BMW M5 F10 deserve? Let me know your thoughts down below. See you in the next video. Bye.